Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome to the Self-Discovery Channel, your safe space for growth and transformation. You know that voice in your head? The one that sometimes whispers, you can't do this, or you're not good enough? Yeah, we all have it. 3 years ago, I was sitting in my car, having just walked out of what I thought was the most important presentation of my career. My hands were shaking, my voice cracked, and I had completely blanked on half my talking points. But right there, in that moment of complete vulnerability, I had a revelation. I could either let this moment define me or I could let it refine me. Our minds are incredibly powerful, capable of creating entire worlds within our thoughts. They can be our greatest allies, helping us solve problems, dream big, and navigate the complexities of life. But they're also prone to wander into negative territory, often without us even realizing it. This can lead to a cycle of stress, anxiety, and self-doubt that feels impossible to break. It's like having a mischievous monkey in your head that loves to swing from one negative thought to another, creating chaos and confusion. But here's the thing, we don't have to let those thoughts control us. We have the power to take charge of our mental landscape and steer it in a more positive direction. The first step to mastering your mindset is becoming aware of those thoughts. Awareness acts as a spotlight, illuminating the dark corners of our mind where negative thoughts like to hide. Think of it like becoming a thought detective. Your job is to observe and note every thought that crosses your mind, without judgment or criticism. Last week, I caught myself in a spiral of negative thoughts while working on a new project. It felt like I was drowning in a sea of what-ifs and I can'ts. Instead of pushing these thoughts away, I opened my notes app and tracked them, every single one. I wanted to see just how many negative thoughts were cluttering my mind. Out of 27 negative thoughts, 23 started with, I can't, I have the worst, or I'm just not. This realization was both shocking and enlightening. Just becoming aware of this pattern was eye-opening. It was like a light bulb went off in my head, illuminating the path to change. Once I saw them, I could start to challenge them. I began to question the validity of these thoughts and replace them with more empowering ones. When you've got some time, track every negative thought that crosses your mind for an hour. Write them down and look for patterns. Are there certain triggers or themes that keep coming up? Don't judge the thoughts, just observe them. Awareness is your superpower. It's the key to unlocking a more positive and empowered mindset. It's the first step to reclaiming your power and creating the life you truly desire. By becoming aware of your thoughts, you can start to shape your reality in a way that aligns with your true potential. Our thoughts shape our beliefs, actions, and ultimately, our reality. The way we perceive ourselves and the world around us can either limit us or propel us forward. It's crucial to understand that our internal dialogue has a profound impact on our external experiences. Many of us are walking around with stories playing in our heads that are outdated, unhelpful, or just plain untrue. These narratives can be deeply ingrained, often stemming from past experiences, societal expectations, or even the opinions of others. These stories often sound like this: I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, or I'm not capable. They can be subtle whispers or loud declarations, but their impact is always significant. I'm not worthy of love, I'll never be successful. These limiting beliefs can create a cycle of self-doubt and fear, preventing us from taking risks or pursuing our dreams. But here's the good news. You have the power to reframe your story. By consciously choosing to shift your perspective, you can transform these limiting beliefs into empowering ones. Think about a limiting belief that's been holding you back. Identify it clearly and understand its origins. This awareness is the first step towards change. Maybe it's, I'm terrible with money. This belief can stem from past financial mistakes or a lack of financial education. This belief can lead to a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you believe you're bad with money, you might avoid budgeting, saving, or investing, which only reinforces the belief. But what if instead of saying, I'm terrible with money, you reframed it to, I'm learning to make better financial decisions every day? This shift in perspective opens up possibilities for growth and improvement. Reframing isn't about denying your reality or pretending everything is perfect. It's about acknowledging your current situation while choosing to focus on the potential for positive change. It's about choosing a more empowering perspective that allows for growth and possibility. By doing so, you create a mental environment that supports your goals and aspirations. You're a work in progress, and every day is a new opportunity to learn, grow, and create a better story for yourself. Embrace the journey and celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Pay attention to the negative self-talk. These thoughts can be automatic and pervasive, but with practice, you can learn to recognize and challenge them. What are the recurring themes? Challenge them. Ask yourself if these beliefs are truly accurate or if they're based on fear and insecurity. Remember, your mind is like a garden. The thoughts you nurture will grow and flourish. Plant seeds of hope, self-compassion, and possibility. Water them with positive affirmations and actions that align with your desired outcomes. Reflect on your own story. Take time to journal, meditate, or talk to someone you trust about your thoughts and feelings. What limiting beliefs have you been holding on to? How have they shaped your actions and experiences? How can you reframe them to create a more empowering narrative? Remember, you are the author of your own story, and you have the power to rewrite it in a way that serves your highest good. We live in a culture obsessed with instant gratification and overnight success. Real, lasting transformation rarely happens overnight. It's a journey, not a destination. When I started this YouTube channel, I was overwhelmed by all the skills I needed to learn. I was so focused on the end goal of 100,000 subscribers that I was paralyzed by the enormity of it all. Instead of focusing on the end goal, I decided to fall in love with the process. I created a daily wins journal. Each small win became something to celebrate. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by the mountain ahead of me, I was energized by the progress I was making every single day. Create your own daily wins journal. Reflect on your progress. Share your day one win in the comments below. Let's celebrate each other's journeys. Raise your hand if you've ever felt like you're not good enough, smart enough, or talented enough. We live in a world that often glorifies perfection, but here's the truth. Perfection is a myth. It's a dangerous illusion that keeps us stuck in a cycle of self-doubt and procrastination. When you're striving for perfection, you're constantly focused on the shortcomings. But what if, instead of chasing perfection, we embraced growth? When you embrace growth, every challenge becomes an opportunity to learn and evolve. Instead of thinking I failed, you'll start thinking, what did I learn from this? No one ever got great at something by being perfect at it from the start. So, give yourself permission to mess up. It's part of the process. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. Embrace the journey, celebrate the small wins, and never stop learning and growing. Our words have immense power. They can either limit our potential or unlock possibilities we never thought possible. One of the most common phrases that holds us back is, I can't. How many times have you found yourself saying, I can't do this, I can't get that promotion, I can't lose this weight, I can't learn another language? When you say I can't, your brain shuts down and stops looking for solutions. But when you shift that to, how can I? Now you're activating creativity and possibility. Suddenly, your mind starts searching for solutions. I recently faced this with learning to code. Instead of saying I can't code, I asked, how can I learn coding in a way that works for me? 3 months later, I built my first web app. Take your biggest I can't right now and turn it into a how can I? Share your transformation in the comments and let's brainstorm solutions together. Life can be unpredictable. It can be a whirlwind of events, emotions, and experiences that sometimes leave us feeling overwhelmed and powerless. It throws curveballs, presents unexpected challenges, and sometimes feels like it's happening to us, not for us. These moments can make us feel like we're at the mercy of external forces, with no control over our own destinies. But here's the empowering truth. Even when it feels like everything is out of control, there's always something we can control, ourselves. Our thoughts, our reactions, and our mindset are within our grasp. We live in a world full of things outside of our control: politics, the weather, other people's opinions, and more. These external factors can often seem daunting and insurmountable. What you can control is your attitude, your actions, and how you respond to situations. By focusing on these aspects, you can navigate through life's uncertainties with a sense of purpose and direction. When you focus on what's in your power, you stop feeling like a victim of circumstance and start feeling like a creator of your own experience. This shift in perspective can be incredibly liberating and empowering. Think of it like this. You have a circle of control and a circle of concern. The circle of concern includes all the things that worry you, but are beyond your direct influence. The circle of concern is vast and overwhelming, filled with all those things you can't directly influence. It can be easy to get lost in this larger circle, feeling anxious and stressed about things you can't change. But within that circle is a smaller circle, your circle of power. This is where your true influence lies, where you can make decisions and take actions that have a direct impact on your life. Focus on what you can control and use it to create positive change in your life. By concentrating your energy on your circle of power, you can achieve personal growth, resilience, and a sense of fulfillment. Remember, the key to navigating life's unpredictability lies in focusing on what you can control and letting go of what you cannot. Now here's your challenge for this week, and yes, I want you to actually do this. Write down one belief that's been holding you back, just one. It could be something like, I'm not creative, I'm not good at math, or I'm too shy to make new friends. Give it a try, even a small step is a step. Then in the comments below, share how you're going to reframe it. I'll start, here is my old belief, I'm too old to start something new. My reframe was, my experience makes me the perfect person to start this journey. Next week, we're diving into building habits that last. Trust me, it's going to be transformative. And hey, if you're feeling a bit overwhelmed or need an extra dose of encouragement before next week's video, I've got something special for you. Click on the link to watch a shorter version of Mindset Mastery Tips. It's packed with quick, powerful reminders to keep you going strong, because sometimes we all need that little push to keep moving forward. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. Thanks for watching. Keep growing, keep thriving, and I'll see you next week. Remember, this content is for educational purposes only, not professional advice.